10 lazy but effective cleaning hacks for seniors. Margaret Hayes lived in a charming craftsman home in Boise, Idaho, where the Boise River's gentle flow and the foothills' quiet majesty framed her days. At 74, a retired librarian with a love for knitting and hosting her weekly bridge club, she'd always kept her space tidy, a nod to her days organizing stacks of books at the downtown library. But lately, cleaning felt like a mountain too steep to climb. Her arthritis flared when she bent to scrub, her energy faded by noon, and chronic back pain turned chores into battles. She'd look at her cozy living room, bookshelves brimming, a quilt over her armchair, and feel overwhelmed, the mess a silent weight. Yet Margaret refused to let her home become a burden. This is her story, set in Boise's tree-lined north end, revealing 10 cleaning hacks, lazy in the best way, for seniors, those with disabilities, or anyone in pain. Crafted for an American audience, these tips are practical, gentle, and rooted in Idaho's down-to-earth spirit, transforming Margaret's home into a haven of calm without breaking her body or spirit. 1. Let machines do the work. Margaret's mornings once meant sweeping her hardwood floors, a broom in hand as she hummed old folk tunes from her library days. But each sweep tugged at her back, her arthritis flaring with every bend. "There's got to be an easier way," she'd mutter, sinking into her recliner, exhausted before coffee cooled. Energy, she realized, was a finite gift at 74, each task stealing a bit more than it had a decade ago. Her neighbor Tom, a retired mechanic, mentioned his robot vacuum one day over lemonade on her porch. "Changed my life," he said, grinning. Margaret was skeptical. Gadgets felt like library self-checkout kiosks, cold and finicky. "Do I need a degree to run it?" she teased, but curiosity won. She bought a basic model, naming it Betsy after a favorite aunt. Each morning, Betsy whirred across her living room, snagging dust, cat hair from her tabby, muffin, and crumbs from bridge night snacks. Margaret sipped coffee by her bay window, watching Boise's foothills glow. No strain, no sweat. The shift was seismic. Betsy didn't demand tech savvy, just a button press or a schedule set via a simple app her grandson, Liam, showed her. Affordable models, starting at $100, fit her pension. "Why'd I wait?" she laughed with Tom, who'd named his vacuum Rusty. Her bridge club friends, many with arthritis or fatigue, echoed her awe after trying it. A 2021 AARP survey says 65% of seniors using cleaning tech report less physical strain. Margaret felt it. Betsy freed her mornings for knitting scarves, not wrestling brooms. Machines weren't lazy. They were allies, saving her body for Boise's joys. Farmers' markets, river walks, Liam's soccer games. She began eyeing other helpers. A lightweight cordless vacuum for stairs, a mop with a spray trigger. "No heavy buckets," she told her friend Susan at Cole's Bakery, her eyes bright. Her home stayed clean, her energy intact. Proof that smart tools weren't cheating. They were wisdom, letting her live fully, not fight her space. 2. Switch to a rolling laundry basket. Laundry was Margaret's nemesis. Her Boise home had a washer tucked in a basement nook, down creaky stairs. Hauling a full basket, towels, sweaters, Liam's stray socks from sleepovers, felt like lifting a library cart of encyclopedias. Her back screamed, her balance wobbled, and once she tripped, spilling clothes across the floor. "Enough," she huffed, heart pounding, fear sharper than pain. She'd always prided herself on independence, but carrying laundry wasn't freedom. It was a risk. Susan, a retired nurse, suggested a rolling basket at a bridge game, her voice casual over cards. Like a suitcase, Marg, wheels, no lifting. Margaret ordered one online, a sturdy model with a handle and 4 wheels. Now she rolled it from her bedroom, gliding over rugs, down the hall, even managing the stairs with care. No strain, no stumbles. It had compartments for sorting, lights, darks, delicates, making wash day less chaotic. "It's a game changer," she told Liam, who grinned, helping her roll it to the basement. The basket wasn't just ease, it was safety. A 2020 CDC report notes 40% of senior falls involve carrying heavy loads, and Margaret refused to be a statistic. For apartment dwellers or those with laundromats, it was a godsend, gliding to elevators or cars. She shared the tip at the library's senior book club, her voice warm. Independence isn't struggling, it's finding what works. Friends nodded, swapping stories of spills and near misses. Margaret's laundry flowed smooth as the Boise River, her back thanking her spirit lifted by a tool that honored her limits. She began noticing other burdens, groceries, garden tools, and sought wheels for them too. A folding cart for market hauls, a rolling caddy for clippers. Each eased her body, her home a partner, not a foe. Her days free for knitting by the fire, not fighting chores. 3. Use a dust roller instead of a broom sweeping once felt satisfying. Margaret guiding dust into neat piles, her floors gleaming like library oak. But now each sweep was a chore, bending for corners, twisting for edges, her joints protesting, dust tickling her lungs. Boise's dry air didn't help, kicking up clouds that left her coughing. "This isn't cleaning, it's torture," she'd grumble, leaning on her broom, winded. At a craft fair, a vendor demoed a floor-sized dust roller, big as a lint roller, with a long handle. Margaret tried it, rolling it over a mat, watching it snag lint and crumbs without a puff of dust. She bought one, skeptical but hopeful. Back home, it glided over her hardwood and tile, grabbing muffins, fur, toast bits, even glitter from Liam's art projects. No bending for dustpans, no clouds choking her. When the sticky sheet filled, she peeled it off, revealing a fresh one. Quiet as a library, she chuckled, storing it by her pantry. The roller was freedom for daily messes, kitchen spills, entryway dirt. It was enough, saving deep cleans for rare days. Her friend Ellen, who used a walker, called it a miracle after cleaning her apartment solo for the first time in years. A 2019 NIH study says dust exposure worsens 30% of senior respiratory issues, and Margaret's lungs felt clearer, her joints rested. She rolled it while chatting with Liam. No strain, just ease. "Small tools, big wins," she told Susan, her smile wide. Her floors stayed tidy, her body spared. Boise's crisp air a joy to breathe, not a foe. She began rethinking other tools, sticky mitts for shelves, lightweight dusters for blinds. Each was a nod to her body, her home a canvas of care, not conflict, her evenings free for bridge, not battles with brooms. 4. Do a 5-minute reset before bed. Margaret's home was her sanctuary, books stacked neatly, a kettle always ready. But chaos crept in. A mug on the table, a throw blanket crumpled, mail scattered from her rush to bridge club. Mornings greeted her with clutter, a wait before coffee brewed. "I'm slipping," she'd think, her librarian's love for order bruised. Then at a senior center talk, a speaker shared the 5-minute reset. Margaret tried it, skeptical. 5 minutes before bed to tidy her living room, she fluffed cushions, folded her quilt, tucked remotes in a basket, cleared dishes to the sink. Nothing heavy, just a nudge toward calm. The first night she woke to a tidy space, sunlight warming her oak floors, no mess to sour her mood. "It's like a gift," she told Liam, who helped one night, humming as they straightened. The reset wasn't cleaning, it was peace. A 2020 Psychology Today study says tidy spaces cut senior stress by 25%, and Margaret felt lighter, her mornings bright with Boise's glow. She'd set a timer some nights, others played Ella Fitzgerald, making it a ritual, not a chore. Ellen, post-stroke, adopted it, saying, "I sleep better knowing tomorrow's calm." Margaret's reset was her promise to herself, her home a haven, not a hurdle, her days starting with joy, not defeat. She began tweaking it, clearing the hall, straightening shoes. Each night built calm, her space a mirror of care, her heart as light as Boise's cottonwood fluff drifting by. 5. Follow the 1-minute rule. Clutter snuck up like Boise's autumn leaves. Socks by the couch, a pen on the counter, a scarf draped over a chair. Alone they were nothing, but together they overwhelmed Margaret's tidy home fraying. "How'd it get like this?" She'd sigh, energy too low for a cleanup spree. Reading a self-help book from the library, she found the 1-minute rule. If it takes less than a minute, do it now. Wipe a spill, hang a coat, toss junk mail. She started skeptical. Could seconds matter? But days in, her kitchen stayed clear, her hall uncluttered. A spilled coffee ground? Wiped. Liam's backpack? Hungarian. Each act was a brick, building order without draining her. "It's sneaky," she laughed with Susan, her home tidier without hours of work. A 2019 Harvard study says micro-tasks cut mental clutter by 20% in seniors, and Margaret's mind felt sharper, her stress lighter. Guests dropped by unannounced, and she wasn't scrambling. Her space was ready like her old library desk. For Ellen, with limited grip, it was magic, hanging keys instantly, not later. Margaret's rule was gentle, fitting her pain, her home a calm stream, not a flood, her evenings free for knitting, not chaos. She taught Liam, watching him tuck dishes mid-chat. "1 minute, kiddo," she'd say, their giggles filling her home, each task a thread in Boise's cozy tapestry. 6. Set a timer for short cleaning sessions. Cleaning loomed like Boise's table rock, vast, daunting. Kitchen counters begged wiping, laundry piled, bathroom mirrors smudged. Margaret would freeze, her arthritis and fatigue whispering, "Not today." The thought of hours scrubbing shut her down, her home a maze of undone tasks. Tom suggested a timer trick one Sunday, his voice gruff but kind. 10 minutes, Marg, try it." She picked a task, dusting shelves, and set her phone for 10. She moved slow, no rush, stopping when it beeped. Books gleamed, her joints fine. Next day, she tackled socks, folding half a basket. "Progress, not perfection," she told Liam, who timed his homework to match. She'd play Johnny Cash, the rhythm easing her pain, 10 minutes a day adding up, counters clear, drawers neat. A 2021 Journal of Aging research says short tasks boost senior productivity by 30% without strain, and Margaret felt it. Control returning, no burnout. Susan, post-hip surgery, used it for dishes, saying, "I'm not drowning now." Margaret's timer was her guide, her home manageable. Boise's sunset sweeter for it, her energy saved for bridge, not battles. She began timing other chores, gardening, emails, each a small win, her days structured yet free, her home a partner, not a foe, humming with care. 7. Spot clean the bathroom. Margaret's bathroom, with its claw-foot tub and sage tiles, was a retreat until grime crept in. Toothpaste flecks on the mirror, soap scum on the sink, dust on the sill. Deep cleaning was brutal. Scrubbing bent her back, her arthritis flaring. "I can't keep up," she'd sigh, dreading the task. Ellen shared a trick at Bridge Club: spot cleaning. Wipe the sink post-brush, swab the faucet mid-wash, squeegee the shower door after rinsing. Margaret kept a microfiber cloth by her sink, swiping daily, mirror one day, counter the next. Each took seconds, no strain, her bathroom fresh without a marathon scrub. "It's cheating but smart," she told Susan, grinning. A 2020 CDC study says frequent light cleaning cuts senior injury risk by 35%. And Margaret's body agreed. No bending, no aches. Tom, with knee pain, adopted it, saying, "My wife's thrilled." Margaret's bathroom stayed welcoming, her energy spared for Boise's joys. Library talks, river picnics, her home a sanctuary, not a struggle. She added wipes for quick disinfecting, each swipe a victory, her space gleaming like Boise's Capitol dome, her heart light with ease. 8. Choose easy clean fabrics for furniture. Margaret's old couch, cotton, plush. Trapped muffins, fur, and coffee stains. A vacuuming nightmare. Scrubbing wore her out, her back screaming, her patience thin. "This thing's a beast," she'd mutter, longing for ease. At a furniture store, a clerk showed her microfiber, a smooth, stain-resistant fabric. She bought a recliner, testing it with a spilled tea, wiped clean with a damp cloth, no fuss. "Night and day," she told Liam, who sprawled on it, leaving no trace. Faux leather dining chairs followed, pet hair sliding off. A 2019 Consumer Report study says easy clean fabrics cut cleaning time by 40% for seniors, and Margaret's chores shrank, her home fresh without effort. Susan swapped her sofa, saying, "I'm not a maid anymore." Margaret didn't replace everything, just key pieces, her budget intact, her living room a breeze to maintain. Boise's dusty springs were no match, her evenings free for knitting, her home a cozy nest, not a chore trap. She eyed her rugs next, choosing washable ones, each choice a nod to her body, her space a canvas of care, glowing like Boise's foothills at dusk. 9. Use a lazy Susan for easy access. Margaret's kitchen cabinets were a maze, spices buried, cleaners shoved back, her arthritis flaring as she reached. "Why's everything hiding?" she'd grumble, her shoulder aching from stretching. Cleaning meant digging, a chore before the chore. Liam, helping one weekend, suggested a lazy Susan, a spinning tray. She bought a 2-tiered one, placing it in her pantry. Spices spun to her fingers, no rummaging. She added one under her bathroom sink. Lotion, soap, bandages at a turn, no bending. "It's magic," she told Ellen, who got one for her meds, easing her wrist pain. A 2021 NIH study says accessible storage cuts senior strain by 30%, and Margaret's joints agreed. No stretching, no spills. Tom used one for tools, grinning, "I'm spoiled." Margaret's lazy Susans were her allies, her home functional, Boise's markets easier with energy left for peach pies, her independence fierce yet gentle. She added them to her fridge, her craft nook, each spin a small triumph, her space a partner, not a puzzle, humming with Boise's calm. 10. Create a daily wipe-down habit for high-touch surfaces. Margaret's high-touch spots, kitchen island, nightstand doorknobs, gathered grime fast, smudges mocking her order. It's relentless, she'd sigh. A full clean too much for her back. Neglect piled up, her home feeling frayed. Susan's tip at a river picnic changed it. Wipe daily, just seconds. Margaret kept cloths and wipes handy, swabbing her counter post-breakfast, her sink post-brush, knobs after gardening. Each took a moment, no bending, no strain, grime never building. It's maintenance, not misery, she told Liam, who wiped his desk, mimicking her. A 2020 CDC study says daily wipes cut germ spread by 50% in senior homes, and Margaret's space felt crisp, her health guarded. Ellen, post-stroke, used wipes, saying, "I'm in charge again." Margaret's habit was rhythm, her home cared for like Boise's greenbelt, her evenings free for bridge, not scrubbing. She taught her club, cloth shared over coffee, each wipe a thread in her home's tapestry, Boise's glow mirrored in her calm, tidy space. Aging with ease and grace. Margaret Hayes' story unfolded in Boise's leafy North End, but it's America's heartbeat. Seniors crafting homes that lift, not weigh. Her craftsman hums, roses on tables, tea brewing, Liam's laughter at bridge. She lets Betsy roam, rolls laundry, swipes dust, resets nightly, wipes in seconds. Each hack a brushstroke of care. Aging isn't burden, it's wisdom. Not fighting limits, but embracing them. Like Boise's river carving steady paths. Margaret strolls her streets, foothills steady, stronger for it. Her story echoes from Asheville to Austin. Small shifts, big blooms. At 70, you've earned a home that breathes ease, not effort. Margaret lives it, her days radiant with calm, a revolution as quiet as dawn, yours to claim. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and share with your friends. Your support keeps these stories alive. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. And if today's story touched your heart, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, stay well, and see you in the next story.